Good evening and welcome. I'm Vincent McCory. This is Africa 54. We begin with a deadly shooting in U.S. state of South Carolina. 9 people are dead after gunmen opened fire in an African-American church Wednesday night. A massive manhunt for the alleged shooter, 21-year-old Dylan Storm, ended Thursday morning when he was caught in the neighboring state of North Carolina, according to U.S. State Attorney General Loretta Lynch. The U.S. Justice Department says it has opened a federal hate crimes investigation into the mass shooting. Here's more on the last night's shooting from VOA's Richard Green.
Charleston Police Chief Greg Mullen told reporters that a white male in his early 20s walked into the Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church during a weekly scheduled prayer meeting and began shooting. Mullen said 8 people died at the church, while another died after being taken to a hospital. Mayor Joseph Rowley called the assault a most unspeakable and heartbreaking tragedy.
The only reason someone could walk into church and shoot people praying is out of hate. The only reason. That it is the most dastardly act that one can possibly imagine. And we will bring that person to justice as soon as possible.
News reports say one of the fatalities was the church's pastor, Clementa Pinckney, who serves in the South Carolina legislature as a state senator. A small group of residents and local pastors gathered near the scene of the incident and formed a prayer circle on the street.
This is a terrible situation, and it's hard, and there's a lot of questions going to have to be answered. There's definitely a lot of questions that have to be answered. But what we hear now, there was a Caucasian white man walking to an African-American church and opened fire while people were praying, having Bible study. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, and we've been praying for a long time. We've been on our knees for a long time, but it's time to stand up.
Yeah.
Police were forced to evacuate the area surrounding the church after receiving a bomb threat, which was eventually lifted. Emmanuel AME Church was founded back in the 19th century, making it one of the oldest African-American congregations in the southern United States. A photograph of the civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. sitting in the pulpit at Emmanuel AME during the 1960s was tweeted by the King Center. Richard Green, VOA News, Washington.